Due to the amount of information that had to be put into a video of this size, it moves fairly quickly. If you have trouble reading any of the information, please pause. Add 3 small or 2 large onions. Dice onions to desired size. Cover onions for later use. You will need 3 pounds of ground beef, ground round, or stew beef. If using stew beef, chop to desired size. You will need 2 cans of stewed, crushed, or homemade tomato sauce, approximately 48 ounces. You will need some form of chili powder and spices. I use chili powder found at bobclayschili.com. I use 2 cups or more of beans. If you're using canned beans, use 2 cans. If using raw beans, you want to rinse them thoroughly, then put them in a pot and cover them with water and let them soak for 24 hours. After the beans have soaked for 24 hours, rinse them thoroughly and put them in a pot, cover them again with water, and put them on to cook. Stir the beans occasionally ever so often to keep them from sticking and burning. Take the meat that you prepared earlier and put it in a pan to brown, adding pepper if desired. Again, stirring the meat occasionally to keep from burning. After the meat has browned for about 20 minutes, add the diced onions. After 30 minutes of browning the meat and adding the onions, add the first packet. In this case, it's Bob Clay's chili mix. "30 minutes after adding the first packet, add the second. And once again, after 30 minutes from the time you've added the second packet, add the third and final packet. Other spices can be used, but I find these pre-packaged packets the easiest. After 1.5 hours of cooking time from the beginning, take the ground beef and onions and put it into a larger pot or crock pot. And now add the crushed, stewed, or canned tomato sauce. Now's the time to drain the cooked beans, saving the juice if you're going to make bean soup later. Add canned beans now if that's what you're using. Caution, this step is extra. Add hot sauce or hot peppers now to flavor as you like. Some pans and crock pots tend to center the heat in one place, causing burning on the edges, so remember, occasionally stir it so that it doesn't burn. Cooking chili from scratch can take as long as 5 to 10 hours depending on how well you like your chili cooked. The time in between is a good time to prepare things like shredded cheese or diced raw onions. "5 to 10 hours later, 24 hours if you really like your chili cooked well, it's ready to go. All you need now is a garnish or topping, and it's ready to eat. This was my mom's chili recipe with some slight modifications. I hope you enjoy it. It's fairly economical and really tasty. Thank you. Bon appetit.